Like you could do all sorts of stuff. There's little games you can play with crawfish, and you have like people fight with crawfish and stuff. It's like stupid little games.
Well, they're
Like that.
dead, right? The crawfish are dead.
No, you can't boil dead crawfish. All right,
Well, they're
everybody.
dead,
So
but once they're boiled, I was suggesting you.
yeah, yeah.
So you just have
That's
like
all.
a
That's
pile
all.
of live animals,
We purchased 240 pounds of
crustaceans, I
live.
should say.
We purchased 240 pounds of live crawfish because you cannot boil dead crawfish. So you have to purchase them live, which is why you have to have them shipped overnight. So, little tip,
So-
everybody: if you ever go to a crawfish boil and you sit down to eat and you start to peel crawfish, so crawfish are like little tiny lobsters, essentially. That's what they look like. And if you pull one out and the tail is completely straight, don't eat it. That means it was dead before it was boiled. If the tail is curled, it's fine.
So you want it to
Curled.
be curled once it's edible, once it's time to eat.
Once it's time to eat, yeah. If you pull one out and you're getting ready to eat it and the tail is completely straight and extended, hey, we'll use coaching terms. Extension, not flexion. So if flexion is good in crawfish world, flexion is good, extension is bad.
Loss of midline is what you want from your crawfish.
Right. I want loss of midline in order to eat the crawfish.
Why? What does that mean? What does it mean if their tail is extended?
It means it was dead prior to boiling it.
And that's bad.
Correct.
Maybe it died of natural causes.
It might have died from a super spreader event. We don't know. We don't know.
Meta. The crawfish were having a super spreader event, and then you ate it. So how much in 1 pound of crawfish, how many crawfish would there be approximately?
Yeah, so that depends. That depends on the time of the time of the season, and they come in like different sizes essentially. So it could be, I couldn't even tell you the differences, but like it depends. It could be a lot, or it could be 15 to 20, or it could be 30 to 40, depending on the size.
Oh, that many. So they're small relative to lobsters.
I mean, they're bigger than shrimp, and if you're eating in Louisiana, you can get some big ass crawfish, like really big. But this time of year, shipping overnight across the country, you're probably not going to get the big stuff.
Next time I'm at your house,
which is be network because you're not invited. Yeah.
Staying in my wing of the Fern Radisson, if you will.
Which is on the floor of Jappy's room.
I want some crawfish. I want to get the real deal. I want to get the Louisiana experience.
You do know there's a season, right?
Of crawfish is what you're saying?
Right. There's a crawfish season. So you don't eat crawfish year round. There's a season.
I did not
know
so
there's
that.
A season. It's basically March and April. It's Mardi Gras essentially, like March, April. You like into May a little bit too, but it's a fairly short season.
Well, then months. Good. You have a year to prepare for my crawfish boil.
I mean, we're having a crawfish boil. You may or may not show up. That's on you.
I'll be there. I'll be there this year.